little bit up that way. There, that should be okay. Hi, I'm Sue Boo, bringing crafting to you. And today, welcome to my YouTube channel. We're going to make a cheerful daisy card. It's going to fit in a 6x6 envelope. Started off with 11 3/4 by 5 7/8, scored at 5 7/8 and folded. And then a piece of DSP that measures 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So we're going to start off by putting some tear and tape all the way across in this bottom section. So I think just let me, I'm just going to see about there. I think I'll put it about there. So I'm just going to, and in fact this DSP, it's kind of got a line that I can see that I've got it straight on. That'll do lovely. Okay, and I'm doing that because I'm going to, in fact I'm going to turn it round so that I can get it exact. I have stopped putting ribbon round because I find that it might be all right to start with, but as your card ages, it can lift off with your tear and tape. So if you do it this way, it's got no pressure. Apart from there's something, looks so this stuck under there. Right, so I'm going to really make sure that's adhered and then take that off. And then I'm using this beautiful ribbon. It was called Blushing Bride, and I'm gonna just stick that completely on top of the tear and tape. It's gonna go completely on there like that. And then where's my ribbon scissors? Come on, I've had you. There you go. I'm gonna cut this to exactly there. So you just want any ribbon. Your ribbon will do. Oops. There we go. And so we've got that. So I'm challenging myself, as you'll hear me say, those who follow me, that wanting to use ribbon. So you stockpile ribbon and, oh, that's pretty, you get it, and you're stockpiling it, and I've got loads and loads of ribbon. So, and it is tempting to keep buying more and more. So, I am trying to use up. So I've got an equal increment all the way around the card. Let's pull that down. So I'm going to put that on again. I was not happy with that. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we've got that. Now I've cut out a frame, and it was, but you can use any of your rectangle frames that you've got. The post-stitch note would be very nice, that went with the perennials. You can still get that in the catalogue. This was Positive Thought. It might have been called Nature Dies or something like that. It actually measures 2 7/8 wide by 4 3/8, and then I've just used the rectangle dies, which actually has cut out a 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. So anything like that will work. And I'm going to make sure I've got opening the right way, and I'm going to stick this, I felt, at an angle. So, and I'm going to stick it just straight down. So designing cards that are flatter in hopes that I can get away with the normal post. Okay, so I'm going to put that at an angle. I'm looking at this and this to see, and then we'll have a look at about there-ish. Doesn't matter if you don't completely get it right, it's not really going to show. Now ahead of time I've cut out the largest flower die, and I'm going to put this underneath. Now I've dissected the die, so I'm just going to go in there and see if there's any more. Now I'm wondering whether to actually put a little bit of colour, and I think I am, and I think I'm actually going to go the Blushing Bride. Now let's have a look at this. So any pinks that you've got, this would be really nice in the new Pretty in Pink. Actually, this would work great with the Summer Splash base and the pink. That's saying that's Calypso Coral. I don't think there's much left on that anyway. Right, I'm gonna swap it. So I'll just test it a bit. So I'm just gonna get a little bit. So as I say, that's what you could use. I could have used that, but I've got card that I need to be using up. So I'm just gonna see how this comes. Yeah, that's coming nice and soft. Now that's fine. So I am going to go for that. And let's brush out a bit of this. So you can do this with a sponge dauber. I could have gone for doing it with my blending brushes actually, but I'm going to go with my sponge dauber today. Going to do that, and we'll do this on here as well. Take it down there. Years ago, what's her name? Anne. I want to say it's a P. Might come to me later on. I don't know whether she was one of my first demonstrators that I bought from. And she, as my gift, shopping with her, she gave me the Blushing Bride old stamp pad. So I'm gonna just do that with these, just a light hint of it, and bring this in to do the same here, because I've got the rose gold glitter paper as you've seen me use in the last few days or so. I have got more ink to re-ink it, because it is getting where it needs to be re-inked, but sometimes it's nice when they're not so inked up, because you can control, when you're doing things like this, you can control it a bit more. So where I've got this one as well. There we go, and I've got this as well. Well, you might not see any of that, but I'm just going to put any on. Right, that and that. I think I've done that. Now I've thought, well, because I've done that, I'm going to look for the Buda Bay, and it is very helpful when you have your stamps in alphabetical order. Oh, that's poinsettia. I'm going to rub it a bit. It seems to be all right. Just going to take a bit of this and see whether I can just, oh yeah, I've picked enough off. I'm just going to bring just a tiny bit, just colour those just to take the white off, just a little bit like that. That's fine. Right. Move those out of the way. Right, so what I've done, as I said, is I've cut down the Cheerful Daisy and just left that attached, and I've cut another one out, and you'll see there's little bits on it, so I just kind of go around with my scissors and fetch those little bits off. So I've cut out the beautiful you'll have to forgive me, I've got a cold, so this has got detail in it. There it is, picking it up. It's lovely. So I'm going to just glue that on there. So let's bring that in and just glue it on there. That's fine. And got this one on here. Let's glue this one on here as well. So, but then I've cut out the big die that goes for all of these. I've got that's going to go on the backs of each of these. So, and I've deliberately left this in there. I'm trying to keep it in as much as possible. That's it. That's it. I have to just work out which one that is. Whoops, that's gone. The wall there a minute. Oh, and I haven't cut this off properly. Come on, stick for me. And glue dots are glue things are picking up on me, so there we go. Just cut that off like that. So I'm gonna build up. So I've got the one here, and I seem to have misplaced. Oh no, I've just made a huge mistake. I got too eager to put. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that is right. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, it is. Too eager to put this down. I wanted to put a piece of vellum underneath that. So guess what? The vellum's going on top now. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to put the vellum underneath. And I don't think... Now I'm going to spoil it. So the vellum can't go underneath like what I was planning. So I was meant to glue the vellum underneath. But hey ho, we'll put the vellum on the top. So I'm going to glue this to the back. So I'm just going to put some in the middle and then pick this up and work out whereabouts this one should go. Oh, not bad, I managed it virtually straight away. So if you stagger it so that you can see that detail coming through, and put some on this. Now I also have realised when I get a cold sometimes these days, my brain, well, at the best of times it's not working these days. But I want to put in the middle some of, and that was cut from the Cheerful Daisies as well, and these little bits for these bits. I'm never quite sure which way round it is. Actually, I think it's that way. Okay. And our last one, my nose is going to run, excuse me. Going to put this one on in here as well. So I was going to find a stamp. Hiya Valerie, how are you? Have you made anything yet with Above the Clouds? Don't forget to share it with me. I'd love to see what you do. There. Right, and I decided on this, that I'm going to have it staggered. So I'm going to have that like that. Now, of course, with vellum, you've got to be careful. So I know I can stick some in this bottom corner because my flower's going to cover this bottom corner now. Definitely. And that's going to go over there. I think I might be able to just get away with a bit down there. So just put that on there. And again, I'm just going to put some glue in the middle of these and want it to offset. Yes, I'm going to do that so I can afford to put a little bit more up here, so it can go there as well. And I'll angle it differently. Where's the opening? That's it. So I've decided I wanted that going up there, and I'm going to bring this in the corner now. We'll put that at an angle that's gonna see if I can get that tucked under a bit and way up. Bring that, whoops, bring that over so that that gets rid of where I've glued it there. Okay, now I was going to look out a stamp set because I wanted something that would go on here and I wanted time to celebrate. This is annoying now. So what I'm going to do is I need a time to celebrate, and I've got to think about a set that would have this on that I have got. Let's see if there's anything on. Time to Celebrate's on this one, but I don't know whether is it going to fit on. Yeah, I did want something bigger than that, so there is something tiny on this one that's like a clover. Don't want that. Where's my Cheerful Daisy? Let's go back to Cheerful Daisy. And in Cheerful Daisy we've got these flowers here, so I might see what it's going to look like if we actually get that. I was thinking I was all prepared because I've had this cut out and to the side because I've got lots of ideas buzzing through my head at the minute, and I want to get on and play with the new stuff, and I'm going to bring that in, and we'll do that on there. Going to have a look, see how this will turn out. Right, where are you? I've lost my ink pad. It'll be right before my eyes. You watch it, and I can see one ink pad, but not the one I want. Honestly, what have I done with that? How can I have just put it down and just lost it? I don't believe that, because I've put it back away. Because I thought I'd finish with it. So I'm going to go for stamping in the same colour, Time to Celebrate. I was looking for a lengthy one, but we can work with this. There, that'll do fine. I'll strip that off a minute. Put that on there. And then I'm going to come in with some floral bits going off just there, and some floral bits going off just there. Okay, rescued. Okay, so let's go off that, and then, as I say, I want to stagger this, and I've also got something else I'm putting on as well. So let's just stagger this, and while this is drying, then I can do the other thing. So I'm wanting to give kind of the impression like a shadowish, but I want it straight. That'll do. Right, so move that out of the way, because gold can be a bit of a beggar for slipping about. Right, now I've used the bow punch, and I've punched it out in gold because I wanted to highlight the gold, because that's got gold coming through there. And then I don't want all of it, so I'm just really wanting to punch out the flower bits, really. There. And then I'm just going to cut, I think I might have even, because it's glitter paper, I'm just seeing which one. That's it, that's that one. So I didn't want to take them all off at once. I wanted to make myself dead easy, so I'm just cutting off round there. Just going to put a smidgen of glue on all of them, and then pop that on. There we go. And do this on. So I'm just kind of curving it round to meet the others. Get out of my way. So that one can go there. And then the last one. And I just thought that made it a bit different. I don't need to put the glue because I've already put the glue. There we go. And then I thought I'd tuck these in. So let's bring this back in, and let's see where we can tuck them in. So, oops, that's still not dry quite, so I'm messing about, and it's see, this one should be dry. Let's tuck this about with this one. So see, yeah, I think I'm going to go for there. So I'm just going to stick a bit on there and tuck it underneath, coming out there. And this one, I think I'll that tucks in about there. Now I'll try and tuck this one originally underneath if I can. There. Okay. And then this should be dry now, so I'm going to put the Celebrate across there. There to one side. And I've got a couple of the big ones, so I'll just stick those on. I'll stick one up there. Stick one. Sticking to me. Stick one about there. And let's, oh, I've got a third one. How lucky am I? And complete my triangle. Stick one about there. Okay. So there we go. So I don't know what occasion, because time to celebrate can be anniversary, can be birthday, could be anything really. So I'm going to leave the inside blank until I know what I want to do, but I would put the same, well, I'd probably do a 5x5 in white cardstock, and I probably would put some DSP with a little border around like I've done on the front. So that's what I do. Thank you very much for dropping by. I do appreciate that you've dropped by. Stay safe, take care. Bye for now.